Speedmaster holds a special place in Omega's history, and in horology as a whole, as the first watch worn on the moon. It was the timepiece trusted by NASA and became an essential part of all 6 lunar missions. That legacy has cemented its status as one of Omega's most iconic and enduring designs. Today, we're taking a look at a very special evolution of that legend, the 43mm Speedmaster Meteorite Moonphase. This isn't just a tribute, it features 2 actual pieces of lunar meteorite, shaped and polished into miniature moons on the dial. The surface itself is a black PVD-coated slice of meteorite, accented with 18-karat white gold hands and markers, along with a beautifully detailed moonphase display showing both hemispheres. Framed by a polished black ceramic tachymeter bezel and secured with Omega's signature stainless steel bracelet, complete with the patented comfort release. This is a Speedmaster that doesn't just celebrate space exploration, it brings the moon down to Earth right on your wrist. So let's see if this very special Speedmaster will be the one for you, or if the price tag just makes you want the regular moon watch more. Let's find out. Welcome everyone, it's Chris with the Little Treasury channel, where we bring you original and in-depth watch content at least once per week. And if you haven't already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be alerted as soon as we upload. I'm from Little Treasury Jewelers, which is located in Gambrills, Maryland, and it's where you go when you're in the know. And if you can't make it to our store, check out our cutting-edge, user-friendly website, littletreasury.com, which is linked to our inventory in real time. All watches that I review are for sale and can be purchased, so please see our website or see the description below to contact us. If you're just joining us now, I'll go over the watch's detailed measurements and features, then I'll offer my personal opinion at the end. In our last video, I reviewed the Seiko SSJ029 Cherry Blossoms Under the Stars Seiko Astron Limited Edition, which I found to be a very compelling Astron since the dial is not only stunning, but has a fun and memorable story attached to it, in addition to it being a great everyday Astron as well. I recommend checking this one out if you don't have a GPS watch in your collection yet, since it's a great idea for everyone to have one of these in your watch box, and at the very minimum, use it to set all of your mechanical timepieces. Check time. Today I'm wearing my OMEGA Speedmaster No Time to Die. This is my favorite watch in my collection, and I love how light it is, and I love the color, because the color really is what sets it apart from all of the other Seamasters. To me, this one's very special, and will absolutely be collectible as soon as they discontinue it, which should be sometime soon. Now tell me which watch you're wearing while you're watching the video, and make sure to tell me why. Now let's get on to the features. The OMEGA Speedmaster Meteorite Moonphase has a 43mm case width, a 13.8mm thickness, a 48.4mm lug-to-lug, a 20.8mm lug width, a 32.6mm crystal diameter, and it weighs in at 153.92 grams. The case has a brushed area along the inner area of the lugs, with a swoop of high polish on the edges, and more matte finish on the sides. The crown is not screwed down, and has the Omega logo on it. And we have round, simple pushers for the chronograph start, stop, and reset. The bezel insert is ceramic and is in black, with white for the tachymeter scale. The crystal is box style and is sapphire with anti-reflective coating on both sides. The dial is made out of a high-quality Gibeon iron meteorite and is black PVD coated, in which the pattern on this one indicates the high level of meteorite quality. Along the outermost edge, you will see a minute and split-second tick grayed in white. The dial markers are an 18-karat white gold and are rectangles, and at the 12 you will see a dot on each side, which is symbolic of the moonwatch. Omega can be found printed on the dial in the center in white, with the Omega logo above and Speedmaster below it in red. The hour and minute hands are baton style and are in 18-karat white gold, and the second hand for the chronograph is 18-karat white gold as well, but with a red tip. The subdial at the left is black and used for the actual seconds and the date. It has a red hand for the date and silver hand for the seconds. The subdial at the right portion is for your chronograph hour and minutes, and has a black background with white indices and silver hands, one for the hours and one for the minutes. You can actually use this as a second time zone if you just start your chronograph at 12 in the zone that you're planning on using.
and from there it'll act like a second clock. The subdial at the bottom is the most interesting piece of the watch and has dual moons which represent the moon in the northern and southern hemispheres. The moons are made from genuine moon meteorite which fell onto the Earth and is extremely rare. Lume can be found on the hour, minute, and second hands and on all of the markers. The caseback is open and shows off this stunning 9914 caliber, which is shown in a very large sapphire window. The movement is Omega's 9914 caliber, which is a coaxial master chronometer movement, which means it's META certified to be between 0 to 5 seconds per day in accuracy and is anti-magnetic to 15,000 Gauss. It will have a 68-year service interval as well. It beats at 28,800 beats per hour, has a 60-hour power reserve, and this one is manually wound, so you'll have to interact with this watch every 2.5 days to wind it. The bracelet is the Speedmaster 5-link style and has matte finished larger links with high polished smaller ones. The clasp has the Omega logo and is a folding style one, and you have a hidden push to micro adjust built in. The OMEGA Speedmaster Meteorite Moonphase is 50 meter water resistant, so no diving on this one, folks, and it can be yours for $18,000. Now for my personal opinion. The Speedmaster Meteorite Moonphase is one of the watches that really grabs your attention the moment that you see it in person. This deep black meteorite dial with the Moonphase adds complexity, and it doesn't feel busy, and it also sets it apart from the rest of the Speedmaster variants. On the wrist, it wears very well, even at 43 millimeters, and it looks great on my 6.5-inch wrist. And I'd rather have it bigger to see this beautiful meteorite dial as much as possible. The Moonphase disc is super special because the meteorite that they use is actually from the moon. So you are looking at the actual moon when you look at this watch. And a chunk of this meteorite the size of your hand can be worth around $500,000 because it's so rare, which also helps to justify this $18,000 price tag. In a day-to-day wear scenario, this Speedmaster walks the line between sporty and refined. It's not as toolish as the classic Moonwatch, but it's still unmistakably part of the Speedmaster family and will look best with a suit. And I see it being perfect for someone who wants something a little more visually interesting than the standard Moonwatch. It's going to look great with a button-up or even a jacket and jeans, and while it might be too large for very slim wrists, for most, it hits that sweet spot of presence and polish. And I'll recommend this piece for anyone who really just wants a Speedmaster with a piece of the moon inside, because that is actually a really awesome thing to have in any watch collection.
Thanks for watching today, everyone. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. And of course, if you did, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and share with all of your friends and your family members too. I look forward to seeing you next video.